Sprinting to the future of law. Caring for Mother Earth. Sustainability with NetZero Buildings. Part 2. India Story. In the previous part of this issue, we got introduced to the concept of NetZero Buildings. In this part, we will examine the India story with NetZero Buildings. Among the top 15 most polluted cities in the world in year 2022, 10 cities were Indian cities according to IQ Air. India is economically growing very fast, so infrastructure building has become its key priority. This activity is rapidly increasing India's energy needs and causing pollution. So India has a lot to gain from net zero buildings. The Indian Bureau of Energy Efficiency has developed Energy Conservation Building Code (ECBC) for commercial buildings. The ECBC is expected to prevent 1065 tons of CO2 emission by 2030. Compared to conventional buildings, ECBC compliant buildings have 25% savings, ECBC plus compliant buildings have 35% savings, and super ECBC compliant buildings have 50% or more savings. In addition, Indian Green Building Council IGBC launched the IGBC Net Zero Energy Building Rating System in 2018 for new constructions as well as for existing buildings. In India's capital, New Delhi, the office building of the Ministry of Environment and Forest, called Indira Paryavaran Bhavan, is considered to be India's first modern net zero building. It uses 70% less energy and includes various sustainable features and technologies such as solar panels, unique landscape, rainwater harvesting, and energy efficient lighting. India's leading global IT services company Infosys has pioneered net zero buildings on its campuses. For new buildings, the designs are maximizing natural light, minimizing heat gain, and using renewable sources for its power requirements. Additionally, Infosys is retrofitting its existing building. Due to all these efforts, it has received the highest level of certification from IGBC, LEED, and GRIHA. Despite an increase in the head count from 2008 to 2020 by 166%, electricity consumption at Infosys has increased only by 20%. So both governments and private organizations in India are keeping up with developments in net zero buildings. In the next part of this issue, we will talk about who would be interested in net zero buildings.